Now, Iran's state media has reported that Iran's Revolutionary Guards have seized a foreign oil tanker in the Gulf that was smuggling fuel to some Arab states. The Guards' SEPA news site said at the time the ship was seized during naval patrols aimed at discovering and confronting organised smuggling. They went on to say that there were 7 crew on board from different nationalities that have been detained. The pictures claim to be of the ship that you can see now. They were shown by Iran's English language press TV news channel, which is affiliated to the state-owned Islamic Republic Iran Broadcasting. Now, last month, you remember that Iran seized a British tanker in the Gulf and allowed a second one to proceed after giving it a warning. Let's get more on the situation and growing concerns. I'm going to speak to John Green. He's a shipping expert and director of Stella Maris, which analyses shipping safety. So this is the latest seizing of a tanker. What do you know about the details surrounding it?
So very little, in fact. If the ship was seized on Wednesday, and this is one of our concerns at Stella Maris charity, that Iran's not providing us with enough information. What are the nationalities of the crew? If they've been accused of this crime of smuggling, why hasn't some evidence been produced if those are the facts? So it's more information is really what's needed at this point.
And when you say there are concerns about their welfare, what rights should seafarers have? What are the main concerns?
So under the International Convention for Civil and Political Rights, anybody who's detained in a foreign country should have due legal representation. They should be provided with an interpreter. And again, we're just not getting this information out and these facts. So one wonders, the crime they've been accused of, is that actually the case?
So normally that would come from via consular advice. Is that what you're talking about?
That's correct.
Here?
Or they could go to their employer for those rights to be applied.
Okay, so seafarers in general, who aren't in the Strait of Hormuz, who know that they will be sailing through it, what are they coming to you and telling you?
So I was speaking to our port chaplain in Plymouth just a few days ago, and she said already the families of some seafarers have got in contact with her to say, what route are you taking? Are you going to go through those areas? It's not only the seafarers, but also their wives and their children back home who are worried who's going to be next.
So what advice do you give them before they set sail?
So the chaplains of Stella Maris around the world were very much there to provide a listening ear to seafarers if they're going through those areas, for them to make sure that they're in touch with their employer, that they've got contact with a union perhaps. But very much our chaplains around the world listen to them and help them just to diffuse their worries and concerns.
What did you make of those the TV shots of the crew from the Stena, the British flag Stena Impero? What did you think as you watched that?
Well, seafarers are resilient professionals. They're used to running what's a huge, valuable asset. So they're used to dealing under very stressful situations. They'll be there, the master will be very much looking after them and looking after what's in the best interests for them. But obviously for them, in the back of their mind is really what's next. I mean, these seafarers, particularly on the Stena, are certainly pawns caught up in a geopolitical crisis. And from the point of view of our charity, Stella Maris, they seem to be innocent victims that really should be sent home as soon as possible.
John Green, thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
Thank you.